Hey everybody, welcome back to Mac Kiteboarding. This is Tucker.
And Ryan.
And today we're going to do a new video series that really forces us to make some hard decisions on what gear we would ride for the ultimate quiver, but you can only choose 5 items. All right, so we're going to limit ourselves. We understand that everybody's making tough decisions. Maybe, doesn't have $50,000 to spend on a quiver of gear. I know all of us wish we could do that, but realistically, maybe we don't have the space to store it or the money, or our priorities are just elsewhere with some of that cash. I know sometimes mine are. So we're going to pick 5 items. 1 item, it's going to take up each. There's no like half items or anything like that. You can pick a foil, you can pick a wing, you can pick a board, and then you got kind of 2 left. Do you want to pick another board? Do you want to pick another foil? Do you want to pick another wing? What's that going to look like? And then beyond just the basics of this kind of board, we're going to choose what specific board would you choose and why. So let's jump into it. Hooker, I'm putting you on the spot.
Right.
We haven't had much time to think about this, so let's think through it, talk through it, and we're going to get you set up with 5 items that you would use, or that you would choose, excuse me, if you had to ride that forever.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to start with the wings.
All right.
So I would start with a 5.5 and a 4-meter wing. That covers me pretty good here. Along with some of my other gear choices, I would say mid to low teens, well into the mid-20s. So that's most our rideable wind here.
Yeah.
5.5, definitely going duotone unit. Preferably the D-Lab there, but duotone unit specifically, it's an easy ride in those light wind conditions.
Yeah, it gets you up and going. It's also a really surfy wing.
Yep.
Super good in the waves. So.
Yeah, when I'm riding light wind, I don't want to be working my butt off trying to ride. I want to be upright and having fun. So duotone unit for the 5.5. 4-meter, that's a tough one. I mean, a unit would pair nice with it. It would be nice to get a little more range out of it.
Yeah, maybe a slick.
Yeah, I think maybe something, stick with the same brand, go with like the duotone
Strike.
slick.
Strike is another
Strike is a good one.
good surfy wing with a lot of range on the top end.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So definitely something along that line. Something that's a little bit faster, has a little more range, little flatter canopy profile, something that's gonna make it easy to push into those mid, maybe even upper 20 days. So those would be my 2 wings. Moving down to, say, the board next.
Yeah.
I would actually go for 2 boards. So I'm gonna go for my 50-60 liter sinker board that I love. That's awesome on those good days. I would say right now, the F1 Rocket S is what I'm really liking, the 54 liter. Super easy to get up and ride, planes really well. I can ride that with the 5.5 easily down to 15, even sub 15 if I want to put in a little more work. But that gets me a high performance board on those good days.
Totally.
For those days where it's a little lighter, because we get that a lot here in Michigan, we get those days where forecast is between 15 and 20 and it's 12 to 13.
Yeah.
And you've got the time blocked out, you're down at the beach, and rather than going home on those days, I'd rather still get out there and ride. So I'm gonna throw a downwind board into the mix.
Yeah, and since you're down to 1 item, you need something that works with a smaller foil on those light wind days, and
Yep.
really downwind board's the only way to go if you're gonna ride a small foil on light wind day, so.
Yep. So, yeah, downwind gets me that 10 to 15, get out there, have fun. We get some decent small swell on those days, so you can still ride some swell around and have fun on those days.
Don't want to miss them sunny summer days where you can wear board shorts and
Yep.
get a little tan.
Yep, exactly.
Hate to turn those away, yeah.
Yeah, so the 2 boards there, downwind board, sinker board, and then that leaves me with 1 item left. I would go with a foil, something I would say right around the 1,000 square centimeter range. something kind of like mid to high aspect. It's going to do good across a variety of conditions for me. So
Yeah, something with a lot of range.
Yeah, 10 to 25 knot wind, wave conditions.
Yeah, pretty comfortable up to head high swell or so, as long as it's not too pitchy.
Yeah, yep. And there's a lot of good options there. There's a lot of brands that have just recently come out with stuff in that kind of like mid to higher aspect, 7 aspect ratio. That's really good, fun, carvy. Some of it's even got pretty good glide to it. Of course, the push before that was everyone coming out with their stuff that's high aspect, 10 ratio. I think for a good do-it-all, I would probably want something more mid-aspect. Get me carving, carves pretty well. It's got to have some good glide to it. Lately, I've been riding the North sonar system.
Yeah, the SF, right?
Yeah, the SF.
Yeah,
those ones are good. Pump amazing, really good there. I'm on the 930 right now. I want to say that they've got one size bigger. I might size up for that just to give me a little more range on those light wind days.
Yep.
Because for me at my weight, 900 square centimeter foil is a little bit on the small side for those really light wind days. But right around that 1,000 is the sweet spot where you can get out in some really light conditions with a downwind board. So that's what I would go with. 2 wings, 2 boards, 1 foil. Tucker, how about yourself?
Yeah. I'm gonna press you a little bit. What literage board would you go for your downwind board? Did you say what model and size?
Yeah, the Rocket S, F1 Rocket S, 54 liter.
For the downwind though.
Oh, for the downwind board. Sorry, what I've been riding right now is the Apple Tree. I think it's the 100 liters at
yeah, it's 99 liters, I think.
99 liters.
Skipper downwind. Yeah.
That's really nice. Really pumps off the water really well. Disperses that water away from the board when you're trying to pump it up onto foil. Been happy with it. Another thing that I really like about those Apple Tree boards, closed cell construction.
Gotta love it. You can ding it and ride it and deal with it later.
Because how many times have we shown up at the beach?
Don't need to worry about it exploding in your car.
Exactly.
If it gets hot.
Yep. Showing up at the beach, nicking your board.
Or
don't
you forgot
have
your
tape
leash
or
plug.
Something. Yeah.
Or, not leash plug, vent
plug. Vent plug, yep.
Geez, the worst.
Yeah, ruins your session. So
absolutely. So the closed cell is nice.
Yeah, it's super nice. We're spending a little extra money on. Yeah, it's nice construction.
Sweet. Yeah, I think you're making some smart choices there, and I mean, in our conditions especially, we get a lot of range throughout the year. We get the light, we get the high stuff.
Yep.
We get a range of wave conditions. So I think you made good use of your choices, my man. I'm excited to try mine next, and maybe get a few of the other staff members to make some of these tough decisions, because it isn't easy, is it?
No, not at all.
After having all the gear at your fingertips.
Yep.
For a while here at the shop, we're spoiled brats. We always have the latest and greatest at our fingertips. So, yeah, putting a microscope on it and having to choose a few.
Yeah, it makes it
It's not
tough,
easy.
But these are the kind of things we think about when we're in between phone calls, driving back and forth to work.
Yep.
Kind of ideal situations. Little 10-minute conversations with each other, because I mean, obviously that's the reality of it for most people.
Yeah.
They're not working at a shop where they've got 8 wings in their car and 3 boards and 5 foils they got to go try out.
Yeah, maybe they do have those things, but they're going on a trip.
True.
And they can only pack a bag with 50 pounds.
Yep.
That's even harder than what we've done today. And of course, you're only going for a limited time and probably have a good idea of what the wind's going to do and the conditions are going to do. But it's still not an easy decision to make when you're packing a bag or something like that. So
no, not at all.
We're going to continue with these, our new series here, Pick 5. And stay tuned. We're going to be dropping some more of these here in the near future. So if you found this one was interesting or insightful, definitely tune in, hit the subscribe button, and we'll get you some more. This has been Tucker with MACkite.
And Ryan.
We'll see you next time.